Okay. Hey everybody. I'm Dawn with Wreath Decor by Dawn. If you're new, come in, say hello, tell me where you're from. Good evening everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so if you're just joining me today, on Friday I did a live in the afternoon and I did a project that this one tonight is going to go with. So let me show you what we did on Friday. Originally this was going to be a door swag. That was the intention when I started it. It ended up being a centerpiece when I finished it. So the live is posted on my Facebook page and on my YouTube channel if you want to take a look at it to see what I did on Friday with this. Hello everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. So this is what I made on Friday. So I don't know if you can see it, but originally it was supposed to be a door swag, but then the more I worked on it during the live, the more I decided it was going to be a table centerpiece. So it's got these two big 8-inch pumpkins on either end, and then it's got a lot of the leopard and black and white check in it. The mesh is also black and white check, and then the base is a jute mesh. So we're going to be using the same things that we put in this on our project tonight so that they match, because when I originally decided to do this, they were both going to be kind of like a set. They could go as a set or they could go individually. So I want to make sure that I match this one so that if someone wanted this for their table and then what I'm using tonight for their door, they would be a perfect match. So this is not completely finished yet because I wanted to see what I do with this one tonight to see if I'm going to add any florals or anything like that. I have a bunch of florals picked out, but you can see the little, let me find one here for you on this side, maybe on this side over here. There we go. Here it is. See the little leopard pumpkins in there and things like that. So and then I have some black and white check ones as well. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody's comments, but thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. If y'all wouldn't mind hitting that share button down there, I would appreciate that as well. And again, that video, you can catch that on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page. It's on there. The edited version is on YouTube. The live version is on my Facebook page. So if you missed that on Friday, go back and take a look at that. I also announced my giveaway on Friday's live. So I'll be talking more about that tonight too as we go along. So I'm going to put the camera down. No, I'm not done. I'm just starting. Sorry, you didn't miss anything, guys. I'm just starting. I'm just showing you what I did on Friday because it goes with the thing I'm doing tonight. So they're going to be kind of like a set. So I was just showing everybody what I did on Friday. Let me go ahead and put my camera down so that y'all can see my work surface. And if you have any trouble seeing anything, just let me know and I will move the camera. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse anybody. No, I'm not done tonight. I haven't finished. Just getting started. There we go. All right, so here is the sign that goes with the pumpkins that I bought. So I didn't want to just put this on a wreath or put this on the project that I did on Friday because one, it would have been too big for that. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate it. So we're turning this into a rail, if you will. I'm using a broken candy cane frame from the dollar store. Normally I use the round oval wreath, the Dollar Tree wreaths frames, and I usually the broken ones, I save them and I use those to make these rails out of. I call it a rail, door hanger, whatever you want to call it. That's what I call it. Hey Susan, thank you all. I'm sorry if I missed everybody. I promise I'll go back and I will say hello to everybody after the live is over. I just wanted to get started and show you all what I was working on. And I had to show the piece from Friday's live because it goes with this. So anyway, this is what we're going to be doing. But we're going to change this up a little bit. So anyway, I had a broken candy cane frame. So I don't throw those frames away if they're broken. I just cut them down and use them for these kind of things. And I do have a video on my YouTube channel that shows you how I do this. I did a tutorial on it towards I think it was towards the beginning of, or end of spring, so it's on there. And it is titled How to Turn a Sign into a Door Hanger. So you can check that out and I show you exactly what I did. So this comes on here, this raffia comes on here already. And it's just glued on, and I'm taking it off. Hey, Josh, give the kids a kiss for me. All right, so I'm just going to tear that off because I'm not using that. I'm also going to take off the little hanger they have on the back because I'm going to put my own on there. So let me get this glue off of here really quick. I thought I had most of it lifted up so it would come right off. But of course, when you're live, nothing goes the way you planned it. Thank you all so much for joining me. Welcome, welcome everybody. If you're new to my page, say hello, tell me where you're from, and give my page a like and a follow because that'll keep you up to date on what's going on and as to when I go live. And also because I'm doing a giveaway, guys. I went live on Friday. So if you weren't on the live for Friday, the sign came from Hobby Lobby. It's part of their leopard print and black and white check line this year. Anyway, on Friday I announced I announced that my giveaway was live. So I'm doing a King Sumo giveaway. I am giving away a 12 roll box of ribbon. There'll be 3 winners. I'm giving away a bow maker and a $25 gift card for Personally Yours wreath signs. So you want to go to my main page, Wreath Decor by Dawn. That is the pinned post at the very top of my page. You'll see the sign or the little notice that says I'm having the giveaway and what the prizes are. And enter that. You can enter every day from now until the 21st. That's a week from Friday. And the winners will be drawn on Wednesday's live, the 26th of this month. So check that out. So far, only 66 people have entered, so y'all need to get in there and enter. Somebody's going to win. One of 3 prizes, so there'll be 3 winners. All right, so I got this at Hobby Lobby as well. It's in their Christmas section. It's with their Christmas ribbon. I got it last year. I don't know if they have it this year, but they should. And it's just this black and white rope. That's all it is. So we're going to take this. Oh, I forgot to take this off of the back. So let's take off this hanger because we're going to put our own on when we're done. And if y'all have any questions, shoot them into the comments there and I will try to answer them for you. If I don't see your comment or your question, either ask it again or I will go back after the live and I will answer. That's right. As of right now, y'all got a really good chance because not very many people have entered it. So, and y'all can enter every day for more entries. Every 24 hours you can enter again. And then you get extra bonus entries if you like my page, if you share it, if you watch or go to my YouTube and subscribe to that, you get an extra entry. And what else? If you watch two very short videos that I have linked to it, you also get extra entries for that. All right, so I got my glue gun going. I remembered to turn it on. So we're going to take this and we're going to glue it down to the back of here. Not too much glue. And please be careful because you will burn yourself. Let me get this pin out of here. Oh, I felt like that was a mouthful that I had to say all that stuff. Take a breath. Take a drink, everybody. Have a drink. I know we just got started, but let's drink. If you want to enter the contest or giveaway, excuse me, go to the top of my page, Wreath Decor by Dawn, and there is a pinned post at the very top of my page. It's got a picture of the 3 items I'm giving away, and it says, you know, that it's the 5,000 follower giveaway. Because you all helped me get to 5,000 followers, so that's why I'm doing the giveaway. I'm just putting a little glue to hold this in place as I go. And I'm only putting it on the back. I am turning this sign into a door hanger, and it's going to match the centerpiece that or wall hanger. It could be hung on a wall. It's going to match the one I did on my Friday live. So if you didn't see that one, the videos are posted on my Facebook page and on my YouTube. YouTube has an edited version. And the Facebook one is the actual live that I did on Friday afternoon. I'm just putting a little dab on here after each one to kind of keep it in place. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you all are doing well. I just thought this goes well with the black and white check, and it's something different. I don't like to do the same thing that everyone else is doing, so I'm trying to change it a little bit. I've seen other people turn these into door hangers as well, so I wanted to make it a little different from those. And I will show you how I attach the wreath frame to the bottom here in just a second. As soon as I get this on here and get this set. Now, it's not going to go all the way to the top because obviously it's beveled up here at the top. But we're going to cover as much of it as I can. Am I missing any questions? I'll show you how I did the rail on the bottom in just a second. If we get up to 100 tonight, I will do a giveaway. So make sure to let your friends know we're here. Alright, so that's going to be the last one there, I think. Let me see if I can do one more without it coming off. Yeah, I can do one more. Alright, get that out of the way. Whoops. Nope, came off anyway. I might have to put a dab of glue on this front just to keep that in place. Too much. Does anybody else hate glue strings as much as I do? Hello, welcome everybody. Thank you again for joining me. If you're new to my page, please give it a like and a follow. Tell me where you're from. This is our Wreath Wednesday live. We like to do a little virtual drinking on Wednesdays, so grab a glass of whatever your favorite beverage is and join us. All right, I'm going to glue this right here on the back, and then I will cut it off. There we go. Keep that in place. I'm going to hold that in place for 1 second. All right, while I'm doing that, let me show you some of the stuff that I'm going to be putting on here. I'm going to be using this jute. It's a natural with white stripes. We're going to use that as the base. And all of this matches what we did on Friday again. You're in need of a cocktail? No problem. Susan, serve it up, please. Susan's going to be my new bartender. Unless my daughter's here. I didn't see. Usually my daughter does it, but she's been pretty busy lately. All right, so we're going to use that. We're going to use this black and white check mesh for ruffles, and then I have the brown for curls. So we're going to use those. We've got our ribbons here as well. I've got just a plain black. I was going to use a black and white check, but the one I bought was very flimsy and I didn't like it, so I'm not using it. And I'm just going to use a basic black because that's what I had left. We're going to use this leopard print. We're going to use a plain brown. This is all, again, the same ribbons that I used in the other project to match this one. And then we're doing the black and white check with the natural background or sides. It's not a background, it's the sides. So those are our 4 ribbons. Put those to the side. I've also got a bow that needs to be fluffed. So this matches the one we used on the Friday project as well. And I also have these little mini fabric pumpkins. Leopard print, of course. And then we have the black and white check that we're going to add in. And what else did I have? I have some flowers that we're going to add in too, to both pieces. So again, if you didn't see my live on Friday, this is part of that. It's a second piece to match the table centerpiece I did. All right, so I'm going to cut this off and give it a hit of glue again. And I'm not going to use my fingers this time because you know what happens when you do that, right? All right, there we go. And I can also use this to for the hanging rope instead of jute rope. So we may save that and do that. All right, so here's what I did to attach the rail. The rail is a broken candy cane Dollar Tree frame. I save all of my broken frames. I don't know if y'all have ever gone and bought a handful of frames from the Dollar Tree, the round ones or any other ones. But if you don't check them really good when you're there, you'll come home and you'll find that some of the welds are not completed. So they are broken. You can't use them for a wreath. So what I do is I cut that part off. And this happened to be the candy cane part where it was broken, where the weld wasn't on. If I tried to use that, the mesh in that would just, it would pull it off. It wouldn't stay. It wouldn't look right. And eventually it would fall apart. So I don't use them. But I cut them up and I use them for these things. So the round ones, I use those too. But this one I decided to use a straight one. But you can take the round one, cut it off, and then you have the rounded frame. And you add it there. I drilled holes. I put two holes on either side of the frame. I just take it, lay it out where I want it, and then I mark it, drill 2 holes to put my 4-inch zip ties in. The zip tie is what holds this frame onto the sign. So I'm going to hold that up a little bit higher so you can see the zip ties are right here. And I have a hole on either side. I just use a small drill bit that's big enough that the zip tie will fit in, and then I put that on there. So this one is small. When you get done and you cut this, it is actually a 12-inch metal frame. So it's not very big, and it's not going to overpower our sign. So I put 8 pipe cleaners on, 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. And then I stuck the one in the middle because that's where my bow is going to go. And I have an extra piece of the mesh, the black and white check from when I did the centerpiece. And I put that in the middle because my bow's going to be there. That'll lift my bow up a little bit. And it's not wasting my extra piece of mesh. So that way everything that I cut gets used. This black and white check came from Hobby Lobby as well. Let me caution you though, when you buy it, take a look at it because I didn't. And when I got home, I found out it was only a 6-yard roll. So I didn't get as many cuts out of it as I thought I would. So I didn't have enough for everything I wanted to do with it. But it's okay, it's going to work. There are 5 pieces left. So we're going to put them in every other tie. That's what I did on the centerpiece. Hey, Sin, there's Cindy. There's our bartender now. So these are cut at, I want to say 20 inches, but I don't remember. So let me measure them really quick. And this is almost like a fabric mesh. They are cut at 20 inches. All right, let me get these out of the way. And I'm going to do a poof base on here. This is just leftover mesh I had. So I'm going to do poofs. I wouldn't normally do a poof on here, but I wanted to, I want it to match the other one that I did. And that one has the poofs on it as well. So I'm not cutting the end off just yet. I'm going to ruffle it up here. Then I'll cut it off. Because that's all jagged from when I used it the first time. We're going to cut some of this off and get a nice straight piece. Hey everybody. Hey Jonathan. Thank y'all so much for joining me. All right. I don't have my thing up here tonight, so we're just going to let that roll. Let me get a couple of zip ties here. All right. So we're going to start. I'm going to start in the center, and I'm just going to go around. I've got 8 ties, 4 on the bottom, 4 on the top. The middle one I'm not using for the poofs. That's to support my bow when I put that on. So we're just going to tie this on here, and I'm going to do probably, I'm going to see what a 10-inch poof looks like. If it's too big, we'll go down to a 9 or an 8. Let me move this over into the center, and I'm going to zip tie it down. Thank you. Yeah, the pumpkin came from Hobby Lobby. What did I do with my pliers? So how's everybody doing? What have y'all been up to this week? Anybody got anything good going on? Did I miss any questions? Anybody want to go back and ask their question again? If I missed anything, let me know. Thank you. You're not late. I'm just starting. All right. So let's take this. This is 21 inch. Let's see what a 10-inch poof's going to look like on here. I don't want it to be too poofy. And the ties, I just put them on every crossbar. I didn't measure them out. I just put them on the crossbars. Like I said, when I cut the candy cane curve off, it's just the straight part of the frame. So it comes out to about 12 inches. And this is just going to be a filler on the bottom here. I saw your Christmas one, Nancy. I think I have that farm or that barn sign. I really like that. All right, yeah, 10-inch poof looks okay, so I'm going to stick with that. Doesn't look too big. Yeah. I just didn't want it to cover up too much of the sign, and it doesn't look like it's going to. Hopefully when I get to the top part it won't. So we're going to turn this over here, and I'm just going to curve around to the top. It doesn't want to tighten. Thank you again for watching. If anybody's new, please tell me where you're from. Say hello. My name is Dawn. This is Wreath Decor by Dawn. We meet here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. And I have started doing Fridays at 2 p.m. And that seems to be going really well. So I think I'm going to continue that for a little while. Oh, let's see. Can't measure this way. Oops. Y'all, I am so far behind on getting things listed in my shop, getting pictures taken. I've got to get caught up. Shampooed the carpet. Got more furniture back. I need to get my carpets shampooed too. Tomorrow we're having our driveway pressure washed. Can't wait for that. I've never had that done before, but our HOA says we have to do it every now and then, so we're going to do it, which isn't a problem because it really needs it. It's really dirty, but I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. I wish it would get cooler so that we can get some yard work done. First time viewer from Georgia, welcome, welcome, welcome. First time from New Jersey, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Yep, this video will be posted on my Facebook page, and I will put in an edited version on my YouTube channel as well. And this is going to match the project I did on my Friday live that I did last Friday. Did I just say that twice? Sound like I did. And I'll show it to you again at the end here, the other one. So it's meant to be a set. The first one I did started out being a door wall swag, whatever you want to call it. It started out to be a swag. Okay, that poof does not look as big as the rest. So let me fix that. And it ended up being a centerpiece. So even when you're doing a live, things can change, right? That's just the way it goes. I really liked the way it had come out. And I thought, well, this would look good on a table. So we just turned it into a centerpiece. All right, 2 more of these and we'll be done. Which is good because I'm at the end of the roll. So that's one less thing I have to put over there in my half stash, as I call it. It's all of my half-used mesh. Logan ate a whole banana tonight. That is awesome. We get to have another sleepover with the baby this weekend. I'm looking forward to that. He's talking about my grandson, my youngest grandson, Logan. He just turned 7 months. And he is on the move. He has learned how to use those legs, and he is crawling. And I can't wait to see him. He was trying the last time he was here. All right. I'm going to put this one in here. Oh. My fingers are getting tired. Yes, welcome all first-timers. Thank you, Susan. Susan from AC Inspired Wreaths is helping out with putting up links and things tonight for me and answering questions and saying hello. So please say hello to her and thank her. And make sure that you go over and like her page as well, AC Inspired Wreaths. She does her lives on Saturday afternoons. She is also one of the designers in the group that we have, our design group. We have myself, Susan, and Miss Carla from the One Stop Boutique. And our group is called Team of Dreams Design Group. It is a paid group. If anyone's interested in information on that, we can get that for you. Just type in the word group, and we will send you a link with all the information. And we do all of our design classes on Zoom. No, Carla, I bought this pumpkin at Hobby Lobby. All right, so here's the end of that mesh. And I'm just going to take it, cut off a little bit of it, and then I'm going to tuck it in and zip tie it down. So we used up the rest of that roll, so don't have to store that anymore. And we have a nice little base here to put all of our goodies on. So anyway, our group is $14.99 a month for 3 designers, twice a week. And we use Zoom, which is more personable, and y'all get to interact and be a part of everything. This past week, a couple of our members did practice lives. They've never done lives before, so they wanted to try it out. They both did an awesome job. I can't wait for them to start doing their own lives. Carmen asked, is this a rail pumpkin wreath? It is not. It's going to be a door hanger, yes. That's a sign that I turned into a door hanger. Now, if you don't want your poofs this big, do them 8 or 9 if you try this, okay? I did mine at 10. I'm going to tuck in this side right here. I think that's going to look good. So there's our base. So if you just joined and you didn't see the beginning of this, this is a Hobby Lobby sign. It is I think a little over 16 inches wide, 12 inches tall, a little over 12 inches tall. And I took a broken candy cane frame from the dollar store and I drilled 2 holes in and zip tied it to the bottom of my sign. And I do have a tutorial on YouTube on how to turn a sign into a door hanger or a rail, whatever you want to call it. And then I took the little raffia bow they had on here off. They had a little raffia bow glued up here. I took that off and I put this black and white rope on that I have. And we'll also use that for part of the hanger. All right, so now I'm going to put on some ruffles. So this mesh also came from Hobby Lobby. It was new, and that's why I liked it, because it's got that black and white check. And if you haven't noticed, their theme this year is black and white check. They have a lot of it. And we're going to, now when you buy this, be careful. It's only 6 yards. So if you want to do a big project, get 2 or 3 rolls because you're going to need it. I didn't pay any attention to that when I bought it and got home and found out it was only 6 yards. Most of the rolls are 10 yards, so I just expected it to be that. I'm just going to ruffle these up the center. This is a little bit, this is almost like a fabric mesh, only it's got that more plastic feel to it because they say it's weatherproof. So it feels like they put a coating on it for it to be outside. So we're putting these in every other. And again, this matches the project I did on Friday. If you didn't get to see that, those videos are posted. And I will also show you that again here in a few minutes. So we're just doing every other tie. Sounds good, Josh. I'm just tucking the end over because of the frame. It does have the plastic strips in it, so those do tend to come out when you're working with this stuff. All right, so I want to skip this one and go to this one. And if you all are new, I also have an email alert list. I send out an email every week letting you know what time I'm going live. And all the new information is in there. That also has information in there about my giveaway. So I reached 5,000 followers on Facebook, so I'm doing a giveaway. And thanking all of you for helping me get there and reaching that goal. So you guys get all the prizes. So go to my page, the top of my page, and enter to win. There I'm giving away 3 prizes. I'm giving away a 12 roll box of ribbon, 2.5 inch ribbon. You get all 12 rolls. Another winner will get a bow maker. Let's see, we'll go here. And third winner will get a gift card for Personally Yours wreath signs. It's an online, if you have never bought from them, it's an online store that she does all wreath signs and ribbon. And I have been buying her signs since I started doing this as a business. And I love Lee's signs. So if you've never looked at her signs or used them, check them out. So you get a gift card to that. So there will be 3 winners, 3 separate winners. So please enter. I only had 66 entries. It went live on Friday, so I know that hasn't been much time, but please, you can enter daily, get more entries. There's different things on there that you can do to get extra entries as well, so do some of those. And I wish you all good luck. The winners will be drawn on my Wednesday live, the 26th of August. Welcome from Texas. She does have wonderful wreath signs. I love them all. I want every one of them. But unfortunately, I can't do that. I love her signs too. Lee is a wonderful woman. I consider her my friend. And she does make beautiful signs. All right. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I want to put this one in the end or not. I was only going to put those on the outside, but you know what? We're just going to stick it in there anyway. What the heck? I was going to put it in the center to help my bow, but I don't think I'm going to need it because I was thinking that jute was a little thinner than what it actually was. So you've entered every day, Carla. Thank you so much. Y'all got to enter. Carla's going to win that stuff. And it will be picked at random, so I don't know what, any one person's going to get. So we'll start with the signs, and we'll do the bow maker, then we'll do the big prize, which is the ribbon. And who couldn't use 12 rolls of fall ribbon? It's all fall. All right, so now I'm going to take this brown mesh and we're just going to make little curls. These are cut at 10 inches. The ruffles were cut at 20. And I use this little dowel because I have trouble with my hands and it makes a neater curl for me. So I'm just using one color and we're going to fold it in half, make sure that it's even. We have the center. And pinch it in the middle, and then I'm going to put it in the every other tie here. You enter by going to my page, Wreath Decor by Dawn, and look for the pinned post that's at the very top of my page, and it says enter to win. It says 5,000 follower giveaway, and that's the post. And you just click on that link, and it will take you to enter. All you have to do is put in your email address, and then if you want extra entries, you can do things like my page, follow my page, subscribe to my YouTube. You can watch 2 small, 8-minute videos to get extra entries. And if you have any trouble finding it, just send me a message and then I can send you the link that way. Even if you already follow me, you can still enter. It'll still give you the point for clicking on that. And then after that, first time, then it won't give you the thing for it that way every day. You'll just have to do one of the other things for the entry, like subscribe to YouTube and all that. But every day it does give you, there is an option for, to enter daily. You just click on that one every day and it gives you the extra points there. Yeah, just look for the pinned post. Yes, and if you do win, make sure that you check or you think you might win. When I do the drawing, make sure that you check your spam, because it's been known to go to your spam folder and then people don't know they've won, and after 48 hours, we draw again, so. Either that or add Wreath Decor by Dawn from yahoo.com into your contacts, and that'll make sure that it shows up. Or you can sign up for my email thing, my email notification, and that'll put me in your email also. All right, so we did 4 of those curls. That's all we need. Cut some of these off. They're just kind of wonky over here. All right, so we've got The poofs I did at 10-inch. We did a 20-inch ruffle with the black and white check, and then we added in the brown curls. Now we're going to put the ribbons on. So I have this black and white check with the natural sides. That's going to go with the solid brown. Then we have the leopard print that's going to go with the black. And all of this matches the project I did on Friday. And it's going to be a set. It can be a set. They don't have to purchase both pieces if they don't want to. But if they decide they want a centerpiece and a door hanger to match, they will have that. Thank you for entering. Make sure you enter every day, okay? Every 24 hours you can enter between now and the, I gotta keep looking at the date, 21st. Yeah, 21st. Sorry, I had to keep looking at the calendar. These are cut at 12 inches. And the more you enter, the more entries you get, the better your chances of winning. So the brown and the black and white check. Let's see, I put that, yeah, I put that in with the black and white. Didn't I? Yes, I did. That goes in here. Trying to match the other one that I made so that they do look like a set. And I will fluff all these ribbons out afterwards. The more I put on here and do, the more messed up it gets. So there's no sense in fluffing them out every time. So does anybody have any plans for the weekend? Anybody going anywhere, doing anything exciting? I hate these solid ribbons. You can't tell which is the good side and which is the bad side. They look alike. Like I said, we get to babysit on Saturday. This will be our second sleepover with the baby. He just turned 7 months, so looking forward to that. And he's been crawling since the last time I saw him. Goes by quick, I'll tell you. I was lecturing Mama and Daddy today. Just trying to give them a little advice from someone who's been there, done that. But you know how that goes over. Goes in one ear and out the other, right? I'm sure they were sitting there looking at each other like, we didn't ask for this advice. But you got it anyway. Really do appreciate you all joining me tonight. And I will be live again on Friday afternoon at 2, maybe 2:30. Probably going to stick with 2:30. Because no matter how hard I try to be done and ready by 2, it just doesn't work. So 2:30 seems to go work. They do grow fast. That's what I was trying to tell them today, Carla. It goes by so fast. Don't sweat the small stuff. You don't want to have regrets later on. And everything that's going on right now, you know, kids are going through it too. They know what's going on. They feel it. Doesn't matter how old they are. Thank you. My son said after I got done with my little speech with them, he said I needed to do like a final thoughts type of thing on my live. So I don't think they want to hear me lecture them. Anybody remember Saturday Night Live, the skit they did, Deep Thoughts? What was his name? Handy, something Handy. Deep Thoughts with, oh gosh, what was his name? Anyway. Yeah, he said I should do one of those. I said, I don't think so. Jack Handy, thank you. I knew Cindy would know. But you know, you can learn a lot from your parents. I know they don't think we know anything, but you really can learn a lot from us. We've done it. We've been there. Trying to give you a little advice. I know they don't want to hear it, but sometimes we do know what we're talking about. So let me show you guys again the other piece that I made on Friday so you can see the two pieces together. And then I'll put the bow on and we can finish it off. All right, so this is going to have a hanger here. So keep that in mind. And it's okay that this is flopping around because when it's up against the door, it's not going to do that. Okay, or up against the wall. And I can tighten that down as well. So that'll be okay when it's hanging. Okay, so there's our door hanger, wall hanger. And then here's the centerpiece that I made on Friday to match. So hopefully you can see that. I've got these two big, huge 8-inch pumpkins that's got the leopard in the check. Got a bow in the center. You could even add candles, the flameless candles if you wanted to. The bow could be removed and you could add that. So there's a different way that you could show it. Yeah, it was one of the bumper stickers. Thank you, Carla. So there's another big pumpkin at this end. And then inside, we've got the little mini fabric leopard print pumpkins. And then I'm going to put some black and white check ones in here also. And then we've got some flowers. I have some florals that are fall. If I can grab a hold of them really quick. And these have almost a tan color to them. And I thought those would look good in there. They're not white, but they'll blend in with this base mesh. So I have a couple of those and some smaller things here. And then this one here, maybe, I don't know if it would work with the leopard print colors, but. So those two will go together. So you have your table centerpiece, and then you have your door hanger, or you can hang it on the wall, whatever you want to do with it. So we've got the sign, we've got the base mesh. I did 10-inch poofs, 20-inch ruffles, 10-inch curls. Okay, gotta turn that back on. All right, so let's get the bow. And let's finish fluffing this up. I didn't get to finish fluffing it up before my live. So I used all the same ribbons and I just added this black and white check to go with it. So we're just gonna fluff this up. I left the leopard print tails longer than the rest because I want to curl those up. And because the leopard print is kind of our theme, so let me get this tight. So I zip tie this, cut that off. I have a pipe cleaner that I put on the back. Whoops. Get on there. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. All right. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go through the mesh. Let me cut down these pipe cleaners real quick right here. Because this is the middle, right? Let me look and make sure. Yep, this one is my center right here. So that's where my bow's going to go. And I don't need this pipe cleaner anymore. So we're going to get rid of it. So I twist it off a couple times, snip it off, and then fold that down. And this is going to help our bow sit up too. All right, so I'm going to use my little plastic needles. If y'all don't use these to help put your bows and attachments on, you really should, because they make it a whole lot easier. So let me turn this so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. All right, so I'm going to take the 2 ties on the back. I've got 2 pipe cleaners here. And I'm going to put one on each side because I want to go down through all the mesh and everything. So I'm going to take this down through here and I'm going to grab a hold of it. And I want to make sure that my tie is around that crossbar in the center. There's a crossbar in the center of this. And that's what I'm going to tie to. Because you don't want to tie to your mesh, you want to tie to the actual frame. And I will flip it over and show you the back here in a second. Make sure I'm getting it around there, right there. It needs to go right there. So I just use my needle to go right through all that mesh, pull that down, and that's how quick it goes on. So if you struggle with bows or attachments, it makes it so much easier. So I'm going to pull and fluff this, make sure it doesn't get pulled down in the center and dragged down. All right, now I'll flip it over and show you the back. So here is the crossbar right here, right there. And my ties are on either side. And I'm going to twist it. Yep, thank you, Susan. Susan put up the link if anybody wants any of those needles. I do carry them in my shop. You get 3 for $5. That includes shipping. They're random colors. And they come in the little baggie for storage. All right, let me move these loops where they belong. I sell a lot of those needles, so they're very popular for wreath makers. You can also use them if you crochet or knit. It helps with tying or sewing off your ends. They're actually called yarn needles. There we go. Get that set. All right. So we're going to take that dowel that I used earlier and we're going to curl these ribbon tails. And I didn't dovetail them, so let me do that too. And I just dovetail them at random lengths. They don't have to be even. You don't want them to be even. We're just going to cut a couple of them off. There's 2 sizes. You got a little bit bigger and then this small one. So you got varying sizes. Welcome, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. We are almost done. So spread out our ribbons here. Get them where we want them. Once we glue something on, those ribbons, if they're not in place, it'll be too late to move them. All right, so I'm just gonna bend these wires. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I'm gonna bend this wire on the back here. Cut some of it off. We don't need a whole lot. I'm gonna put some glue on there. And then we're gonna tuck it in here and attach it to that ribbon and to the tie. So get your ribbons out. We'll put one there. Let's put another one over here. And I know that it's behind the bow and it's not going to be seen, but people that look down on your stuff are going to see it too. So you want to make sure that what they see is the same thing you would see if you saw it from the front. Let's go that way. Let's do a small one there. Am I missing any questions? And I will show you the, well, it's sitting right here. You can probably see it, but I will show it to you again once this gets on here and dries. All right, let's put some on the bottom. Whoops, almost knocked you, well, knocked you, not you guys, but almost knocked over my iPad where I'm watching you guys. Put a little more glue on. We're going to put that right in there. All right. The black and white pumpkins that come in a bag with the white pumpkins. I don't want to use the white ones. I'm just going to use the black and white. These are foam. You can get these at Hobby Lobby as well. Let's put... I might need to get more of these when I go back. I got 4 of those. Casey wants a snack. I will send you a cheese stick, honey. Alright, so save all your stems when you cut up your florals. So we can use these to go in the pumpkins in the bottom. Oh, it doesn't matter what size we use. Or you can use little skewers, wooden skewers that you get in the kit, you know, for the kitchen. You can use those as well too. All right, let me get this stuff out of the way. So, like I said, these are foam. So right in the center here where they put this in, I am losing it. Thanks, that's my sister, y'all. All right. So we're going to stick that in there, and then we don't need that much of it, so we're going to cut this in half. And we can use it for more than one. All right, let's see. Make sure it's going to go in there. Yep. All right. So I'm going to put some glue on the end of it just because... want it to stay in there. Give it a twist. Wait 1 second. Thank you, Esther. Are you obsessed with it? Did you see the other piece I did, the centerpiece? I did this on Friday in on my live. I know it's hard to see the whole thing right now, but I'll have to hold it up. But it's a centerpiece. It's got the big 8-inch pumpkins. And this, y'all, was done on a scrap piece of wood. So I still got to cover the back. I haven't done that yet. And it goes with this. I made a match set. That was the idea. Originally, this was going to be a door swag. And then I was going to make this to go with it. And it ended up being a centerpiece. And then I made this into the door hanger instead. So it just goes to show you, things can change in the blink of an eye. All right, so we're going to stick these in the other ones. And these have these little metal curly cues on them as well. I think, I'll have to look. Nope, those ones can't be opened up like the other ones could. I had some the other day that can be opened up. Message you afterwards, Casey? I will do that. All right, so, whoops, get back in there. Stay, stay, stay. So, again, I have that video on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. I know there's a couple of people who use what I did in that video for theirs. One of them is Kim from Gingham and Grit. They loved the idea and they ran with it and made a whole mess of them themselves. All right, sorry, I got glue strings all over. They're like cobwebs. They're just irritating. All right, so let's see. We got the black and white pumpkin at the top. We have room at the bottom for one. We're going to put one in here anyway, just because I want to know that it's there and that it's finished off. I got to get rid of these ties first, because if somebody looks underneath this bow, I want them to see a completed wreath, not just that I left it blank just because they can't see it. Using a new one tomorrow, a new color. Oh, nice. They come in colors now? How did I miss that? All right, so I've got these other ones over here. You know what? I'm going to wait because I might put the other ones under here. I want to add some of those to this as well because I want it to match, remember? These are supposed to match. So we can put the other ones in there. Sorry guys, I keep changing directions here. Hope I'm not losing y'all. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on here, going right down in the center of that foam pumpkin. Let that set for a second. We'll do the other one while I'm waiting. So yes, I am that designer, Joanne. I'm the one that sells the needles. Actually, it was another one of my followers that sent them to her as a gift after watching me use them. And every time she goes live, I know she's live because people start buying the needles. I've sent her a letter and thanked her because she does mention my name. And I appreciate that very much. It's very sweet of her to do that. You guys like, I'll leave it. I will leave it if that's what you guys like. I wasn't sure about the flowers anyway, so that works for me. I'm holding this in place. I'm just adding a couple of these little black and white ones over here. One. Make sure that's gonna stay. Yep. Let me see if I can get one over here. Well, my bow is there, so let's, right here. There we go. Thank you. And I still need to cut these tails down over here. I don't know, I might have to redo this bow because it just drives me crazy that it's not sitting the way I wanted it to. Yep, those needles are available on my page. Darn it, I wish I'd have put one right there. Why didn't I put one there? Where's that other one at? No. You know what? I'm gonna go get some more, I think, of those and add those in. Add a couple more in here on this side. I do believe. That's what I'm gonna do. So guess what? Trip to Hobby Lobby this week. All right, I'm gonna take one more of these off. And then I will show you everything. I will hold it all up for you to see, both pieces. I need another black and white to go there. That is what I need. All right, so here is the door hanger. And we're going to I'll put the tie on here in just a second. That'll only take a second to do. Can you see those pumpkins in there? Aren't those cute? Look at the bow. See the black and white pumpkin. And there's no rhyme or reason. They're just added in. I didn't make them look uniform because I didn't want to. All right, and then here is the piece I did on Friday. And this was the start of all of this. So if you can see this, it comes out to about 20, I'm going to say it's probably 26, close to maybe 30 inches long with everything on it. The piece of wood I used was 22 inches. So from there, it's another 3 inches on each side probably. So this is what it started with. And this was going to be a door swag, but it changed into a table centerpiece. Got these great big huge 8-inch pumpkins in the plaid and check, one on each end so they can be seen from either side of the table. You got the bow in the center, which could be taken out, and you could put in flameless candles if you wanted to. And then you've got the little pumpkins in here. Let me go this direction here. Where are they? Right there. The little pumpkin there. The ends have the little pumpkins, the leopard print. This end has one of the fabric pumpkins, and I'm going to go get another bag, and I'm going to put another one in here. All right, so again, this rope I got from Hobby Lobby last year. It's got 30 feet, so 10 yards. And we're just going to put this on here. If it's too long, I can always take it off and redo it. Let me make sure, yeah. I want to make sure my wood's thick enough. I got 1/4 inch staples in here. And I'm just going to go right through that rope with one staple. That's going to hold it on there. I don't want to make it too long because after all, it's going to hang on a door. So it's not going to look right if it's hanging too low on the door, in my opinion. That works. That works. Sorry guys. I hope you all can see what I'm doing. I always do it in threes. I don't know why, I just do. And then this is for our bow. We can tie this off. And get rid of that. Now I gotta have to refluff my bow. And then I'm going to tuck that in. There's the rope to hang it. Now if you wanted, you could put a bow at the top. I'm going to leave it off unless somebody wants the bow on there, then I'll add it. But I like it like this, to be honest with you. So please don't forget to go to my business page, Wreath Decor by Dawn. The very first pin, you're going to see a picture of the ribbon, the bow maker, and the gift certificate for the signs. Enter the giveaway. You can enter every day from now until the 21st. The drawing I will do live on my Wednesday, the 26th of August, live. We'll pick 3 winners. Somebody will get the 12 rolls of ribbon, fall ribbon. Someone will win the bow maker, which is an easy bow maker, which is this. If you haven't used one or have one, this is the easy bow maker. Probably looks a little different because mine is an old one. And then there's a $25 gift card for Personally Yours signs that you can get. So there's 3 prizes, and it's my way of thanking all of you for helping me get to 5,000 followers on my Facebook page. I really do appreciate that. I can't thank you all enough for your support for my business and for myself. So it's just my way of giving back to you guys for helping me out. I do appreciate you all being here with me tonight. Thank you so much. See me again on Friday at about 2:30 right here on this page. And have a great weekend, guys. Be safe, okay?